When securing AWS Simple Storage Service, or S3 buckets, the underlying use case of that bucket guides the security that we, as the customer, must provide to meet our end of the shared responsibility model. Now, how are you utilizing S3 buckets in your AWS environment today? Are they being used as a simple ad hoc object repository, or are those buckets well integrated into an application workflow? In the event of either use case, what enhanced security features enable verification over initial object sources upstream, if anything can even be deployed at the object source? As of January 2022, over 422,000 S3 buckets were configured as open, with publicly accessible contents. One of the key strengths of S3 is that flexibility in bucket configuration. So security of our cloud object storage should enable not only our buckets, but also the systems architected around them to work as intended without inadvertent objects entering that environment. Now, outside of AWS's own shared responsibility model, other compliance frameworks reiterate key cloud security best practices. PCI DSS Requirement 5, as an example, calls for in-system anti-malware protection across all systems, including cloud storage services. What does protection look like for your S3 buckets today? With Trend Micro's S3 Bucket Malware Scanning Modernization Workshop, learn how to scan objects in and facilitate the protection of S3 buckets with a cloud-native deployment that integrates into S3 workflows. Whether you use an efficient single bucket architecture or a multi-bucket promotion/quarantine model, Trend Micro File Storage Security leverages a serverless, event-driven implementation to scan objects in both the upload and download-driven use case to fit the requirements of any up or downstream workflow, while maintaining data sovereignty throughout. As an aside, this workshop is designed to be explored at your own pace, with minimal prerequisites and self-guided procedures to get you testing the architecture as soon as possible. So, take advantage of this AWS and Trend Micro modernization workshop, as well as others like it, to enable and develop continuous cloud security that both moves and evolves at the speed of business.